stand by.
On Inland Sessions, Nic Vigil, the frontman for the Latin music group Milonga, performs solo with his wide array of instruments and unique sound.
Rosa María se fue a la playa, se fue a la playa, se fue a bañar. Rosa María se fue a la playa, se fue a la playa, se fue a bañar. Y cuando estaba sentadita en la arena me decía con su boquita, vete, vamos a bailar. Y cuando estaba sentadita en la arena me decía con su boquita, vete, vamos a bailar. My name's Nic Vigil. I'm the founding member and frontman of the band Milonga, and this is my accordion. This is the instrument where it all started for me. I grew up in a musical family. I'm the youngest of 11, and everybody in the family played an instrument. So I watched a lot from the sidelines as a kid when all the cool instruments were taken, the drums, the trumpet, the bass, the guitar. Those were already played. And so years and years later, when I was, practically a grown adult, I found the old family accordion in the closet and started teaching myself to play by ear. Just old Tex-Mex rancheras and stuff like that, stuff like this. That led me to start jamming with my cousins and uncles and stuff like that. And we played for a while in a family band, and then I wanted to break out on my own, and that led to the formation of Milonga and led me to start playing other instruments, guitars and percussion, and ultimately led to my kind of passion for ethnomusicology and Latin music, which is kind of the study of the backstory behind all these styles of music. It's been a complex journey over about 20 years, but this is where it all started for me, was the accordion. In playing the accordion, picking up this kind of music, I obviously grew up listening to a lot of, we call it ranchera music. It's like Tex-Mex. It's like Mexican cowboy music. You hear it a lot at barbecues and family gatherings and family reunions and whatnot. But I was really... I still am. I'm a big fan of Los Lobos, and that's the music I was listening to try to pick up this instrument. That was, where I remembered most distinctly hearing that. What I'm doing now is kind of move beyond the Tex-Mex rancheras, and it's into salsa and cumbia, merengue, even like a mix of more contemporary styles with like reggae and hip hop, and even a little bit of jazz and stuff like that. Hay una nena linda cumbiambera y me tiene tan enamorado. Cuando baila toda la noche en su vestidito colorado. Toco por ella que baila mi cumbia allá en el suelo sola y libre. Mi pensamiento bailan con ella, mi cumbia rica se mueve los pies. Esa morena linda me embruja cuando se mueve con sus caderas. Quiero bailar con ella, por eso canto de la pena que me da. Mira cómo mueve la cadera, si se va mi cumbiambera. Me tiene loco esa morena, si se va mi cumbiambera. Por eso canto de la pena, la que me da mi cumbiambera. Me tiene loco esa morena, si se va mi cumbiambera. So guitar was the next instrument I picked up after accordion and percussion. This is kind of just a simple 6/8. This is like a song called La Morena. Una morena me dijo que la llevara a llover. A la reina de los cielos que la quería conocer. So I would take rhythms like that, and then I learned other ways of doing them where there's, kind of more syncopation. Anyways, that was kind of a hacked out version of it. This is called a huapango. There's kind of a lot of different variations on, how to groove that and whatnot. But it opened the door to a lot more other rhythms that I use. Once I learned a couple chords, I started writing tunes. That last one I played, it's called La Cumbiambera. That's an original tune in the style of cumbia, which is a dance style that comes from Colombia, and it's really popular style, a lot of fun to dance and whatnot. And then another one I'd grown up with was the Guajira, cha-cha-cha, stuff like that. So here's one I wrote called Princesa Fría. Princesa Fría, chica presumida, ¿por qué piensas tú que te quiere mi vida? Sé que me odias porque ya tengo a otra. Que te enojas si te digo ya no te quiero más. No me diste ningún cariño, pero chisme. Y ahora tú te asombras porque de ti me fui. Princesa fría, chica presumida, ¿por qué piensas tú que te quiere mi vida? Princesa fría, chica presumida, ¿Por qué piensas tú que te quiere mi vida? I've been playing guitar now since probably 2003 or 4, and recently in the past 5 years or so started doing solo and trio shows, to where I'm doing this a lot more, so it's helped me to get a little more in practice. I still don't really feel like I would call myself a guitarist, but just doing what I can with it. This is another tune I co-wrote with some guys, the Green Card All-Stars. This is a tune called Señor Horrible, which we play a lot in Milonga. He breaks in and he kills everyone, without a sound, without a gun. And it's just the break of day. He's gonna kill some more today. And all the people of the town become familiar with the sound. Do you want to die or pay? Sí, señor horrible, si no te quiero mi amor, si no te quiero corazón, no te quiero, híjole. Sí, señor horrible, si no te quiero mi amor, si no te quiero corazón, no te quiero, híjole. Sí, señor horrible. Mamacita, you want to look away, for you to live another day. Turn your face so he will know. I don't know, no romantico. And all the people of the town become familiar with the sound. Do you want to die or pay? Sí, señor horrible, si no te quiero mi amor, si no te quiero corazón, no te quiero, híjole. Sí, señor horrible, si no te quiero mi amor, si no te quiero corazón, no te quiero, híjole. Sí, señor horrible. So when a hero comes to town with his pistolas both tied down, without a smile, without a frown, Señor Horrible burns him down. And to this day his word is law, an iron fist, an iron jaw. Take a good look, mamacita, the baddest hombre you ever saw. Si no te quiero mi amor, si no te quiero corazón, no te quiero, híjole. Sí, señor horrible, si no te quiero mi amor, si no te quiero corazón, no te quiero, híjole. Sí, señor horrible. So that's Señor Horrible. It's about a really, really bad guy, Mr. Horrible. That's in Spanish. And that was one co-written. I wrote the third verse. But some buddies of mine, Dennis Henderson and Jeff Schmidt, wrote that. And it's a lot of fun. We still play that song and in a lot of iterations. The full band Milonga, the trio, the 5-piece. I do it solo. Como que yo siento que me tiene preso, sin decirme sí o no. Tengo la mala costumbre de quererte y de tenerte en el amor. La única cosa que pido yo, que tú me hablas de corazón. Siempre me decías a ti también, nunca me diste un te quiero. Vuela, vuela, pajarita, como abandonaste tu nido. Así fue el tiempo contigo, amor perdido. Vuela, vuela, pajarita, como abandonaste tu nido. Así fue el tiempo contigo, amor perdido. Vuela, vuela, pajarita, como abandonaste tu nido. Así fue el tiempo contigo, amor perdido. So this is called the Cuban Tres, or Tres Cubano. It's 6 strings in 3 double courses. It tunes G, C, and E to an open C. And it's played way differently than a guitar. All the finger positions are way different. And this is one of those that I was talking about, that it's got a very distinct sound, and I had to find it. I did start on an acoustic version of it, but this is my electric that I built and modified to be able to play with the full band. The acoustics just don't, they're not able to get up to the volume we need without feedback. And also the tuning, intonation was an issue. But these, I'm able to, set the intonation so it's in tune all the way up the neck. I can do each string individually instead of having to set it all at just one setting. We got some tunes in Milonga we use it for, like this one's called Ponte en Pie. Ya puede estar el sol calientito en la víspera. Ahora comienza el fin de semana, que la dieta me espera. Vamos, vamos, ven conmigo, amor, que el son te llama. La, 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 quiero cantar la alegría de Milonga. Anyway, so that's a little demo of kind of that happy sound it gets. I can also get kind of a darker, dirgier sound that I like, called, fits with the wajitas. And I played this one earlier on guitar, but it's the same tune, so. Princesa fría, chica presumida, ¿por qué piensas tú que te quiere en mi vida? Sé que me odias porque ya tengo a otra. Sé que te enojas si te digo ya no te quiero más. No me diste ningún cariño, pero chisme. Y ahora tú te asombras porque de ti me fui. Princesa fría, chica presumida, ¿por qué piensas tú que te quiere en mi vida? Princesa fría, chica presumida, ¿por qué piensas tú que te quiere en mi vida. Para bailar la bamba se necesita unos pies ligueritos y otra cosita y arriba, ahí arriba, venga la luz, así cantan la bamba en Veracruz, bamba, 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 bamba. Bamba, 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 bamba. Everybody's heard that song before. We get asked for that every time we play. And that's kind of the whole point of having this little guitar. This is called the Cuatro Puertorriqueño. That's the Puerto Rican Cuatro. And it's called that because it's tuned in fourths, traditionally. And me being like the a-traditional type, I've changed the tuning and made it more like a requinto, jarana style tuning. And I also strung it with nylon strings, where traditionally it's steel string and more like the tres. I felt like I didn't need two guitars that did the same thing, but I needed something that was more of a rhythm, you know. And that's got a very distinct sound that I wanted for Mexican music. I mean, I play a mix of Mexican, Cuban, Colombian, Spanish, Salvadorian, Argentine, all sorts of regional styles that fall under the umbrella of Latin music. And obviously what it's made for is Puerto Rican music, so hence I had to write this song for it, called Borinquen de mi amor. It's about the 65th regiment called Los Borinqueneers. Las aguas lindas del Caribe, donde Colombo esclavizó, vive una gente fuerte libre, que esta nación se marginó. Oh, con unos 100 voluntarios formaron los Borinquenes, 65 regimiento. No, no, espíritu no se roto, sangre guerrero taíno desde el castillo del Moro. Oh, Borinquen de mi amor, perla del Caribe, tierra de señores valientes, como dicen los taínos. Borinquen de mi amor, perla del Caribe, tierra de señores valientes, como dicen los taínos. Los borinquenes fueron los primeros a pelear en la gran guerra del mundo, y en la segunda fue el regimiento más decorado del ejército. En el teatro coreano demostraron su valor. Oh, hasta el último a la muerte, bajo mi bandera fuerte, seguiremos luchando. No, no, Sigo peleando pa' mi gente, pa' mi isla, mi corazón, pa' que se libre este mundo. Oh, Borinquen de mi amor, Pela de Caribe, tierra de señores valientes, como dicen los taínos. Borinquen de mi amor, Pela de Caribe, tierra de señores valientes, como dicen los taínos. Sé que siempre bailabas tú en tiempos de atrás. Ahora, ¿dónde estás? Me pregunto qué fue lo que te dejó dejar de bailar y gozar. Recuerdo que en mi juventud, al escucharte, mamá, escucharte a cantar, a pesar de tu protestar, sientes la música, sabes bien que hay que bailar, que ya no bailas, mamá. Ven, ven, baila esta rumba como baila mi tata, porque la vida es pa' gozar. Ven, ven, baila esta rumba como baila mi tata. Me dice que no puede ser como fue una vez, como en tu niñez. Dice que no puedes mover, que la cadera arriesgó de romper. Pensó que el miedo de tener, que todo el dolor está en tu corazón. Pero ya mira mi tata, tiene años más y él no para de bailar. Que ya no bailas, mamá. Ven, ven, baila esta rumba como baila mi tata, que la vida es pa' gozar. Ven, ven, baila esta rumba como baila mi tata. Thanks for having me on here. This has been a lot of fun. Come check out Milonga sometime, and we're going to keep plugging away and just keep bringing música latina to the Northwest, because this is home.